it's been a while since I made any of these videos. This is a status update from my exchange day in the US. On one hand, a lot of things have happened, and on the other hand, nothing really has happened. Business-wise, some of the changes made are: one client finished the program, another client was close to finishing but dropped out early, and third client is approaching the finish line. Now, it has been almost a year and a half of working with this third client, which is a long time. And, looking at my ego, it definitely hurts when my initial thought that it should be complete within 6 months. But there's nothing for me to do but learn and realize where are the things I need to improve on and identify those things to make the program better for the next people who are going to be part of it. And that's why I'm really happy I'm doing this for free, so I can have these experiences and learn and not charge people. So I'll build a much stronger reputation and foundation. So I'm really happy I'm doing it like this. Also, recording on a new camera, finally bought. This is the DJI Cosmo Pocket 3. For now, it's working really well. Really like it, and hopefully, it's going to provide a better camera quality. But also, it's just better than me having to set up my phone, and I don't know how it looks when I'm recording. Other than that, it's been a eventful couple of months. Been in the US for almost half a year by now, and really have done not a lot of work. And I don't say that very prideful as an entrepreneur or someone who wants to be an entrepreneur, as I've not done a lot of work in or on my business. But I'm really happy that I made this choice, and in all honesty, I came here for personal reasons and somewhat to know I would get a break from my work, and I'm really happy with my choice. I've done all the things I wanted to do while here. I've had the fun I wanted to have. I've, checked all the things off my lists. But I'm so looking forward to going back to Denmark and getting back to working hard again in and on the business. I definitely did not need this long of a break in any given case. But it really has showed me what it is, or reminded me what it is that I want to be working on, and the reasons why I'm doing what I'm doing and where I want to go, why I'm doing it. So I just received this hoodie this sweatshirt today. Really happy with this design. This is the Ambition over Comfort design, probably still on the website. Unfortunately, we haven't sold any of the sweatshirts yet. I'm hoping that'll come at some point. But I think if I'm to share more personally, I, before going, was very hooked on not being open to potentially meeting anyone I would be in a relationship with. And for the most part, that has stayed true. But while being here, I've definitely learned some things about other people and myself that have showed me that if you can find people who are supportive and are more likely to make your goals come true and support you in doing that, then they will definitely be a multiplication and addition to your life, and not a subtraction or something you're losing out on. So I think, for someone like me which you don't know, but emotionally can be very distant at times, it's been a very valuable lesson, and something I hope to be able to reflect more upon and put to use when I go back and start working more again, and maybe not neglect to the same degree that I have until now. So for me, that's a very, very interesting and very valuable lesson. Finding a couple of things are going to happen in the new year. I'm going to come back, start working. I'm also doing my master's thesis to end my program. But I'm gonna finish out the last person on this round of clients. I'm gonna consolidate all the reflections and lessons I've gotten from doing the program with the 2 other clients. And I'm gonna start recruiting new clients for the next round, which we'll get started on. And we'll start working, which will be super excited. I'm really looking forward to that. being able to help more people again, and have an impact, and moving that part of the business along. So excited. I'm just ready to put my foot down and my head down and fucking work. I'm really done with the carefree, lavish living without accomplishment. Like, I'm done. I need to be doing something with the time I have here, and this is gonna be my way of getting started with it, or like at least the first couple of years. So I'm excited to look back on this video at some point, and hopefully I'll be financially and business-wise in a more successful position. But if not, I'll definitely be wiser, or have learned more lessons, which in and of itself is a victory as well. And so these videos that I share with you, like not the daily videos, not the motivational videos necessarily, but just sort of vlogging or insight into the behind the scenes of running, or right now basically not running the business, and how it can feel. I hope you gain something from this, and at the very least, I know it'll be fun for me to look back on in years' time when things are very different. And maybe it'll even inspire you to start your own business, pursue your own dream. You know, the longer I do this, the more I realize that all of this really is about how much effort we put in, how much we're willing to sacrifice, how bad we want it. And we can't do everything at the same time. So you really have to choose, what is it that you want to do in your life? Is it going out? Is it spending time with friends? Is it working in a job for a pay that you accept, you tolerate, but you don't enjoy, you don't like it, you don't feel like you're doing what you were put here to do? You have to figure those things out. And I do believe that at some point, we all figure out that we're meant to do more. It's just a matter of when we realize that and at what point we choose to do something about it. Is it going to be too late? Will you have regrets? Or will you do it early enough that you have time to actually take action? So use this encouragement, get started, even with the smallest of steps. I mean, there's so many things I don't know about what I'm doing right now, but I'm effing trying to make it work, because it has to work. So I'm just learning. And actually, this reminds me that a recent topic of my life has been the words fail faster. So much so that I'm even considering getting a tattoo of it on some point, because I do think that fail faster is something that applies to everything we do in life, like personally and business-wise, or whatever you find yourself doing. And it's not necessarily focusing too much on past mistakes, but it's being willing to try, being accepting of the fact that you will be bad at something initially, but willingness towards trying, knowing you're gonna fail, doing it, and being ready to do it again and again and again and again until you make it work. And even then, you'll probably find out there's still things you don't know, still things you can't do, or you need to try more. But just getting the failure over with, or the initial hurdles, so you get started. And then, of course, you need to keep going and stuff like that. It's not the discipline group for no reason, right? Discipline to keep going, setting yourself up for success. But fail faster is something I believe we all can use in our lives to move forward. I hope you gained something from this video. If you did, please share it with anyone you care about, who you want to help move forward in their own lives. Please use it for your own good, your own sake. Like, subscribe, comment, whatever way you can help is hugely appreciated. I'm using this channel and this platform in order to provide the extra help that I really want to, besides just working with my clients. So I hope you find some value in this. And other than that, I'll see you at a later point whenever we do our next video or the next status update. So take care of yourself, stay disciplined, and make an impact in your life.